Hello, hello, hello. So, yesterday's last episode, we left off talking about settings. But, before we get back into that, I just want to give you a fair warning. My dad's playing video games downstairs really loudly. So you might hear, like, some flashes and stuff, but that's just him playing video games. And there's birds outside. They are very loud and chirpy. So now, time to explain. Okay, I think we left off in settings. Yeah, we did all this. So now it's time for user. This is where you forge your own student ID. It starts off with your name right here, and then there's your user ID. And then there's your birth date and your own description, along with your very own icon. You can switch icons whenever you like. Boop, 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 boop. Whenever you first enter the game, you only get two. You can either be a ram or a lamb. And the way you get icons is, well, there's two ways. Whenever there's you can get them from an event occasionally. If the event has a celestial blessing box thing, or you can get them from cards. Now, obviously, I have a lot of different icons I can choose from. Oh, and you can also get these from to-do events. But back on subject, I have a lot of cards to choose from. And since we did Levy for our home screen, why don't we pick up Bunny Boy Levy? And then we got frames. Now, obviously, frames are... Okay, so when you first enter the game, you get no frames. But the way you do get frames is by ranking up in an event. But you can only get the frames during the first time the event happens. If you do the event on Lonely Devil, you won't get the frame. Now to download data. You have no clue how this one works. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. Maybe. Well, oh wow. Okay, the help question. Like all other games, this is just a good place to figure out how to get some help. Inquiries. Places to go get questions. To go give questions. Transfer data. It's if you one day want to switch over to a different device, you'd have your transfer code and then your transfer password, which I am not telling you because But you set up your own transfer password, and then you have to confirm your password. Now, if you set up a transfer password, you get like 10 devil points. So that's nice. Clear cache. It's just to improve game performance. Not really suggested though. Go to title screen. This is the title screen. Welcome. I seen the one from Mammon whenever I first started recording. Now the final option, other. This is just like a place where you can get info from the game. For the game. Bleh. Let's see, I still got a good 9 minutes left. Time to explain mail. Okay, so presents. Sometimes during an event, you have like 2 different story options. You have the main story, and then you have like a story that requires special event keys. And now sometimes we add up too many of those event keys, and then they're no longer valid. So the game will process them all into Grim, and you can get them and then they'll send it back to you in presents. Along with ranking items and on your birthday when you first download the game, you get a huge list of different presents that the game sends you in. And when something very inconvenient happens, the game will send in like 5,000 Grim to compensate for that. Now to notices. Notices is literally just notices. Sometimes you'll get tips from Karisu, which is basically like the tutorial guide thing. It's like the guide or tutorial that you get when you first open up the app. And then there's other things such as tell you how the game is updated or current bugs and errors that need to be fixed. What the heck is this one? Now then, websites. Okay, websites speak for itself. They are literally just other websites. Like Manga Plaza, Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, their official website, and Twitter. Let's go check out their official website. Okay, so I've never been to this before. Let's take a look anyways. Maybe. Yeah, this doesn't really look like anything big. It just seems to be basic character introduction and stuff. Now onto the real info hub. This just might take a quick minute, so enjoy the birds chirping. What time is it again? 8:31. Okay, their official Twitter account. This place is the real info hub. So, these guys like to give you updates on everything and everything at all times possible. It gives you like updates on things from from all the different platforms that they're on, and a lot of other things, which is nice because you can find everything from here. That can be really, really helpful and really, really annoying sometimes. But that's okay, because we're all happy about it. Okay, now it is about time for me to go. I'll explain more about the websites later. I got like less than 2 minutes left, and there's no way I can get through all this in just 2 minutes. Bye bye!